Hi guys, welcome to the unboxing and full review of this Allkeys Digital Kitchen Scale. The really interesting thing here is that it is rechargeable. It comes with rechargeable batteries. It's only $20, so no more worrying about having no battery. Sometimes these kitchen scales, they operate with like these button cells, and when you want to do something, you need it urgently in the kitchen, you don't have these button cells. You have to drive to the supermarket, maybe it's closed. So yeah, this is a good thing. And yeah, anyway, I mean, these button cells, they produce some waste, and also it accumulates regarding the amount that you spend on batteries sometimes. Yeah, also when you buy one with large batteries like disposable batteries, sometimes they die really fast. So this could be a way to work around that. So let's try and see what we get. Here we have some description. It has also some really nice special functions, so we are going to check out especially this count function. Here we have also some description. Looks like we get it in different colors. And so yeah, this is it here. So it's not super fancy looking, I think, but really my intention was to have finally a kitchen scale where I do not have to worry about battery. I mean, battery which I don't have, or battery which cost a lot. So here we have it. This is how it looks like. It's a little bit bent here on the side. Yeah, I mean, it's not the most stylish kitchen scale I've ever seen, but I'm not worried. I just want to have the functions. And here we have the batteries, and we have the charging cable, and we have some information here. Maybe if you give a review, you can get something special, instruction manual. Yeah, that's important here. Maybe I'm going to show you that. So I hope you can see everything nice and clear. So if you don't need that, just skip 1 or 2 minutes. If you want to see that, just go to the highest resolution 1080p or so and put it on pause on every page. But there is definitely not much. There are just a couple of different languages. Here we have even some German, Chinese, and so we are already done here. I've been reading the instructions and it was a little bit confusing. I mean, there's not much here. There's almost nothing here described, and whatever is described, it's cheap or really bad English, bad German, bad translation, bad everything. Some things are really wrong. I mean, they are even here talking about 2 batteries, which is definitely wrong. So, by the way, what I found here, we still have the batteries, and when we open the battery compartment, we see it's empty. But when we turn it around and we push on the on-off button, we can see that it's already working. So it looks like, for me, there are 2 different batteries. There's a built-in battery, and there's probably also these like backup batteries here. So when you charge them, you are not charging these batteries because they are not rechargeable. They are just disposable batteries, and if you would charge them, they could leak and explode. So probably when you attach this cable here, you are charging the internal battery and not this one. So yeah, I wonder why we would actually even need these batteries, but maybe it's a nice thing to have like backup batteries, so in case the rechargeable battery has drained and you need the scale urgently and you don't want to wait like half an hour till you have some charge again, you can put such batteries inside and use the scale right away. So this is how I see this, and so I'm going to try to charge that. By the way, these are sensor buttons. You don't have to push hard, just push a little bit and leave your finger here. So you really don't have to push. If you push too hard, maybe you could damage that. You can see you just have to push a little bit, almost nothing at all. These are really sensor buttons. So I'm going to charge. By the way, here we have micro USB. I didn't expect something else, but the cable seems to be pretty good for such a cheap device. I'm surprised to see such a good cable. So let's see if we see something charging or so. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a display for charging. We just keep it here for a while and then we'll see if there has been charge here. Or actually I can do this even with my USB meter here, and we can see, I mean, I'm going to turn this off here. It always turns on, and yeah, now we can see when we have it turned off, we can see there is some charge indication. We can also see it's charging very slowly. I mean, they are talking about charging for 6 hours if you need a full charge, but you don't have to be worried. I would just charge it overnight or so, and then it lasts for a couple of months. So I leave it like this and see what's going on. So charging has been stopped, but it was super slow anyway, so I think it was pretty full. And really at the end of the charge, just I think 76 milliampere hours have been going into the battery, so definitely not much. So I think I'm not even going to use these batteries, otherwise yeah, it will run most of the time with the rechargeable batteries, lithium-ion batteries, and then we forget about these batteries, and after years they will leak, and that's not a good thing. So as long as we can run them with the rechargeable batteries, so I think we are better off. I'm going to compare the measurements now with these two scales, but actually yeah, I just wanted to do that. This one is still good, and I just found out that this one is not working anymore. You can see, and exactly that's the problem here, which we want to solve here. There's just one of these really small batteries here, which are sometimes really expensive and difficult to get, and we just don't want to deal with these things. A scale which doesn't have any power. So yeah, I mean, it has been good for a while, but I'm not going to bother again with this thing. So I have just this now as a backup and to compare. So I have a little bit of water here, so let's try and see. 185 grams. Yeah, we had that already, and you can see that it's really precise. It's not only grams, it's even going into 1 digit of grams, so that's really good. So regarding the units, we have grams, and we have ounces, and we have pounds, and you can see how many digits we have. It's insane, and that is something I don't even know. Maybe you can tell me what that is. TL, never seen that. Kilograms and milliliters with water, and we have also milliliters with milk. So if you are using milk, you can determine how much milk is in there. Of course, you have to use something like an empty bottle and then put it on TARE, and then you go from there. So I really don't know what it is, but you can see how many digits we have. Even with grams we have 1 digit, which is really rare, and we definitely don't have this on this side here, and it looks like it's pretty much the same value. And why am I actually sure that these values are correct? I've never done scientific research on that, of course, but I've been using this for about 2 years and everything was correct. When I was waiting something for to send on the USPS or baking, cooking, all those things, and everything went perfectly, so I'm pretty sure this is correct. And we can see 184 something, and here as well. Usually it's going up and down just a little bit, maybe 0.1 or 2, something like that, but it looks like it's pretty accurate. Question is then also if it's same thing here in the corners. Yeah, that's also something which is interesting, and it looks like there's not much difference here. No matter where we put it, center or all the 4 corners, that's definitely a good thing. Also, let's check if this TARE works. I mean, we have something heavy here, or rather heavy. I mean, yeah, this is pretty sturdy. It can measure up to 11 pounds, 5 kilograms, so really good thing. So we tear it, and now we have something lightweight, and we want to check if it can weight that. So 6.4 grams. So let's do the same thing here. 6.6. That's not bad. I mean, usually that's a really difficult task to do when we have something heavy and we just add a little bit of weight. I think that's not bad here. I think yeah, that's pretty good, pretty close to that. What we also have, we can count things. That's really unique. So I've been still trying to find out what TL means. Some web pages on the internet say it's tola, which is something from India, and it would be around 10 or 11 grams, something like that. Here I've added a couple of nuts, which would be around this thing. You can see it's pretty close to 1 TL, and when we go to the grams, it's 38 grams, so it's obviously not tola, it must be something else. I still couldn't figure out what it is. If you know that, yeah, you get an extra point on that. Please let us know down in the feedback area. I'm always happy to learn new stuff. For me, it's really something with a lot of question marks. But apart from that, I'm just not going to use the TL, and I'm pretty much fine. So I just wanted to show you one really special function, the count. And that's how we can use that. So we need a specific amount of something. So it looks like the lowest amount which we have to have prepared for the counting function is 25. So we long click on this pieces thing and we can see it's showing 25. If we have a different amount, we can change it. So here with the unit, you can have either 50, 75 or 100. So we have here 25, and so I go to pieces again and I remove them. So here I have them on the side, and now we can put a couple of them here, and it should tell us how many we have. You can see 2 of them. We add another 2, that's 4. We add yeah, let's say we add again 4. So that's 8, we add another 2, that's 10. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. So it looks like it's working really good. So maybe let's try with 12 in one shot. And yeah, that's not bad. So if you are selling like nuts or something like that, maybe it would help you. For me, I don't see the point here. I never had the need for something like that, but if you're working on a small market and you have to sell small pieces of something, yeah, why not? But anyway, apart from that, looks like everything has been working pretty good. I don't see any problem with that. I mean, it can bear really heavy weights. It seems to be sturdy, seems to be precise, working really good here with all the functions here, really easy. It has this rechargeable battery. And so for me that definitely works. $20, that's definitely not too much, and I'm pretty happy with it. I'll definitely keep it, and yeah, I can give you full recommendation. I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description, so you can check it out and order it right from there if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below. I'm always happy to talk about these things, and if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.